Welcome to this edition of the Coffee Break. This is House of Talent and my name is Ateng Emmanuel. Remember, this is the show that we get to talk all about coffee, what's happening in the coffee business, different elements about coffee. And back in the studio today is someone we all love, someone we've taken a long time without seeing. I love saying it, the coffee messiah is back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome with me, Swabra Banks, to the show. Swabra, you're very welcome to the Coffee Break show. What were some of those things that he told you about the coffee business that actually pulled you into it?
The most interesting part about it was he also didn't know anything about coffee. he wasn't a barista by then. He just told me you have to do this course and then come to Dubai and make a lot of money because you know the coffee business there is money. So I also went into it to study to go and get money.
Amon, welcome back to the show.
It's nice to be here again.
Is it easier as a barista to go from Uganda to the UAE than it is to go maybe to Europe or to America?
Guys do go in the UK, in the US. Only that these people go in the line of maybe doing hotels, not coffee shops. Because it's because someone is easy to access that side. And whoever goes that side, now there's a lot of connection that side. So people get to know that, okay, Emma went to UAE. But when someone goes maybe to UK, it will be hard for someone to know because maybe like it's a family or a family friend who gets to know that, you know what, Emma went to UK.
How were you able to manage the culture change from Uganda then to Dubai?
It was really tough. It was tough for the first months. I think the first 2 months, and then of course the fact that I went to Dubai as like looking for a job and all that. There are also other people who come to Dubai that are not from that country. So that kind of gave me a sense that I'm not alone in this. So of course you have to make friends, you have to learn the language because learning the language is the most important thing to do.
Did you ever find yourself in a situation whereby you were presented with a customer who was really harsh, and how did you deal with that situation?
The first thing these people do is to train you, customer care, how to handle clients, because of course they also know how clients behave. So you start up with everything like the day when you know what's coming. Yes, because you're in a country that is not yours. Every time you could get maybe a harsh client, you could know how to handle. You just be polite and apologize, and then you get the order and then you move on.
How has been your experience in Uganda in relation to customer care, especially where you work?
To be honest, in Uganda we still have the poorest customer care. Because in most cases, these guys who are in customer care or customer service, most of them are either in school and they're just doing the job for the sake of doing the job, but they are professional customer care attendants. These guys have studied this. They have gone to like a room and studied this. They have gotten training, so they know how to handle a person. But in Uganda, it's really, really hard to find a very, very good customer care.
Where would I start when it comes to branding myself as a barista?
I think the first thing you have to do is get the passion. Yes, because you can do everything, but as long as you don't have the passion for it, you're not going to make people love it. So at the end of the day, you have to fall in love with it first, and then do some research. Don't be in the comfort zone. You have to do some research, know more about the industry, be down to earth. You don't have to show off and all that. And have content. You should have content. Always have content. People love to see what is unique about the industry. What is she doing other people are not doing? How come she's doing this and other people are not doing it? Let me follow her. Let me try to do as she's also doing. So at the end of the day, you make people love what you're doing.
When it comes to branding, what would be the first step in your regard, in your perspective?
I think it's the cause and the value you stand for. Because branding involves personalization or a personality, then it involves this other side we're putting out.
What is that brand identity? Every time I look at, Swabra Banks' account, every time I look at Amon's account, What are some of those messages that you want me to get without you ever talking to me?
I always want to show people that a barista is not just, you know, making the latte art and all that.
Yeah.
It comes from right from the garden to the cup.
Yeah.
So in most cases, when I'm posting something on social media, I make sure I communicate through my posts or my pictures or my anything that a barista does this and this and this. It's not just coffee. It's a lot of things.
What are some of those qualities that your customers have told you that you have? You know, some of the things that they have complimented you about that actually identify you as Amon Mukisa, the barista.
Most of them have complimented about the communication skills, because it all goes down to the communication skills. Those simple communication skills. Most people tend to think it's just a thing. But it's a very crucial thing, because just imagine someone is talking to you but you're not paying attention to them. For example, I'm speaking to Swabra but I'm looking at you. That's already a turn off. Someone needs attention. I just want to know from Swabra, what are you using as your brand to add value on the coffee industry? First
of all, I'm doing that through my trainings. I make sure I give the real content, the genuine content, and then quality. A lot of people are in the business, but they don't, you know, give quality out there. They prefer getting a lot of money without even putting in. So to me, it goes back to quality. You have to make sure you give people quality, both the knowledge part of it and the, you know, the coffee part of it.
How do you go about creating your content? Because I believe that is the most important thing when it comes down to social media. You have to create content that is basically engaging and content that will keep people coming back. I
do a lot of research actually. All the time I'm on my phone doing research. Research comes through in a lot of ways. First of all, you have to show people that we have competitions. You know, baristas have competitions. It's not just about other people. So there are a lot of interesting parts in our coffee industry that people don't know yet. People don't even know you have competitions here in Uganda.
I was actually about to say we should start one, but now
we
that
do.
You said there
Yes, we do. I actually tried to compete. I think that was 2020, but the COVID thing came up and everything was stopped. So you have to do a lot of research and make people, first of all, love the industry. You have to know what people like. Not just putting things on social media and all that. No, you have to know what's trending, what should I post, how should I put it out there, and you have to follow a lot of baristas to know what's going on.
This has been the Coffee Break, and my name is Ateng Emmanuel.